Atlassian is always trying to make Jira and the experience behind Jira a little bit better, and I'm not quite sure that they nailed it on this one. Let's talk about the new app slash menu switcher, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents, whether it's a good thing or bad thing, or just overall, what do I think about it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like if you get value out of this video. And most importantly, don't forget to check out that link tree down below, as I have links to my merch, my podcast, The Jira Life. If you're not subscribed over there, make sure you go and subscribe over there. And most importantly, I have links to my free and paid courses, my membership. So if you want me to help you with your Jira problems, check them out. Everything's in the link down below. All right, let's jump into Jira and let's talk about this new app switcher. What the heck is this? So I'm gonna zoom in for this one because this is kind of a hard one to see, but I don't wanna be too zoomed in, but I do want you to be laser focused on the top left corner on my screen here. So unless you're new to Jira and you've never clicked on this little magical grid, let me tell you what this little magical grid does. This does a lot of different things, but most importantly, it allows you to change between Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket, whatever other products you have, Compass, Atlas, Jira Service Management, whatever you and your company have or are subscribed to, that little app menu switcher allows you to change seamlessly without having to remember or know URLs. So it's a really, really cool thing, and it's really easy to use. All you do is click on it. And when you click on it, you're going to be able to change to all the various different instances that are available to you, specifically you. So if you have access to a Jira or a particular Confluence, it's going to show up on the list. Now, what used to happen, the way it used to work, is that here you would have a drop down. So if you had access to multiple Jira softwares or multiple Jira service managements, there would be a little arrow right about here that would let you click on it and toggle and change over to that other Jira. Or if you wanted to change to Confluence, you would just simply click on Confluence and you would switch on to Confluence. But that kind of went away. The core of it is still there, the functionality of being able to switch between Jira to Confluence. They didn't really alter that, but what they did alter was if you have access to multiple Jiras or multiple Confluences, multiple JSMs, that they did alter, and I don't know how I feel about it. So it used to look like this. So if you click on this, you would have a little arrow, and you can hit that drop down and you can change, as you can see, to any of the other sites. I love this way. It's been like that for a really, really long time. And I love that I can just very easily change to any Jira that I have access to. Very, very easy. If I wanted to do it for Confluence, I click it over here and I go to Confluence. Super, super easy. But in the new UI, when you click on that, you now get the sites over here. And on top of that, you expose your email, which I'm not very happy about. But now I have to click over here and I can click on the various sites to go into them, and then the Jiras and Confluences are altered. Now, I don't particularly like that. I think that this UI slows things down a little bit. And second, now I have to interpret what all the AP, the CR, the DI, AN, all those, I gotta figure out or hover over them to kind of get a feel for what they are, because I don't know what those sites are. I don't have those little shortcuts they created for me. I don't have them memorized. So it makes it a little bit more annoying that now I have to go in and hover over each one to see which is the site that I want to go into. And that, my friends, is not a very pleasant experience, especially with me. I'm switching between all kinds of Jiras. I manage an enterprise Jira. I have access to 22 different Jiras at any given point. And it is just super slow now that I have to go in there and go, which one, right? Especially since the whole name is not exposed until I hover or click on them, and then I'm gonna see it. So that to me just slows things down. And whenever you slow things down, it's not good. So definitely, I think Atlassian loses some brownie points on this one. But not all things are bad. I mean, the UI does look pretty cool. It looks pretty neat where it's a pretty UI, right? So I think it's well thought out, but I probably would go a little bit higher than just, it's just annoying that I have to click on each one just to figure out what the name of it is, because again, I don't have these little shortcuts memorized. Maybe over time, after clicking on them over and over and over, it'll be easier to memorize. But for the time being, I think this is just a bigger annoyance than anything else. I really, really do like the old UI, because when I click on it, it shows them to me and I know where I want to go. I know the name of the Jira that I'm trying to get to, and I just click into it and I'm there. I'm transported magically. And I don't have to be thinking about, well, is it this one? What if I have two sites that are very, very similar in names? Like, is it going to be like CR, CR, CR? Like, that's just not going to be helpful to anybody. So interesting change, one that I probably wouldn't have done, But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Have you experienced this new UI change? Do you like it? Is it good? Is it bad? I would assume that if you only have access to one Jira, one Confluence, this probably doesn't impact you all that much because you're not having a switch between different sites. But if you're a power user like me and having to change between different sites, this can get really, really annoying really, really quickly. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. And while you're there, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out the link in the description. I have a link tree for my merch store, for my paid courses, my free courses, and my membership opportunities. So if you want me to help you with your Jira problems, make sure you check out that link in the description and let's have a little chat. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Go over to the Jira Live. I'll see you there every Thursday. We stream at 2 p.m. Pacific time every single Thursday. So if you want to join an up and growing community of the Jira Amigos and just the Jira Life in general, where we talk about all things Atlassian, make sure you go check us out. Subscribe, help us hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one.